Hi, my name is Kelsey and welcome to the Fairy Tale Library. On today's weekly vlog, it is Monday, and I went to the dentist this morning and I have to have all four of my wisdom teeth pulled out, so lucky me. But anyway, so last we left off, I was reading The City We Became, and I am still reading The City We Became. I haven't read it all today, which is very disappointing to myself because I really want to finish this book, but that's okay. So my plans for today are to, 1, read this book, 2, study. So I've decided that since I'm off from work, I'm going to do some studying for my spiritual witchy stuff. So today I'm supposed to be focusing on, I wrote out a lesson plan because I'm a nerd. I'm supposed to be focusing on tarot and Reiki. I do know how to do tarot. I do tarot like quite a bit, but it's always good to read other people's points of view about tarot and how they interpret the cards as opposed to how I interpret the cards, because when I'm reading them, I just do it based on intuition and what I believe that the card says, and not necessarily what the card may actually mean, which is a good way to read and learn how to read, because then you're not depending on book knowledge, you're depending on your own instincts. And especially because tarot is very reflective, so you're reflecting on your own thoughts and feelings and what that card may represent to you. When you're reading for others, it's a little bit more challenging to interpret that way, especially because you can get it wrong. Like, it's not an exact science here, people. But I'd say I'm pretty good with my tarot reading, so it's fun. It's a good hobby, I guess. So yeah, those are my plans for today. I'm kind of got chopped on in the background because I like something in the background because I come from a family of, well, a family of 8. There was 8 of us. So I'm used to like people running around and being noise all the time. So when there's like no noise, I find it very like odd and ominous. So yeah, I'm gonna do some studying and hopefully make a dent in this book today. Yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. Welcome to Monday. Hey, it's a bit later and I've been reading more of The City We Became by N.K. Jemisin. Oh, it's so good. I'm on page 342 and like things are happening. They're finally figuring out like how to do things, and I'm just so like enthralled. It's so good. I don't know what else to say about it. The City We Became takes place in New York City. It is about the birth of a city. So it's a fantasy New York where cities become alive and gain kind of like powers and stuff. And it's really interesting. And the villain is basically described like an evil Karen. So that's pretty great. And I'm really enjoying the story so far. So it is 10:30 at night and I have finished The City We Became by N.K. Jemisin. Oh, that ending. But it leaves the space open for other books because I know this is going to be like a cities series. Oh, the betrayal. But also something really good happened that made me very happy. So yeah. But yeah, this is done, and then I think next I'm going to start The Rage of Dragons. So yeah, I think that's going to be my next read, but I think I just want to like sit on this one for a bit. And I feel like I missed so much stuff because there's so much world building that has to be accomplished, so it can get kind of confusing, I found, but maybe I was just reading it too fast, so I don't know. So I think when the next one comes out, I'll do a reread of this one, just so that way the world building is fresh in my mind, and maybe I'll read it a little bit slower as well to try and make sure I'm absorbing all of the content, because it was just so good and like so fast paced. Like I just wanted to like fly through it. So yeah, that's the deets on that. So I'm very happy with my progress today, and yeah, so I'm excited to start that other book tomorrow. Well, this happened. Said I wasn't gonna buy more books, but here we are. And I got like 4 things of pajamas and new shoes. And they had Brooklyn Heights shirts at Reitman. So I was like, fuck yeah, drag queens. So what books did I get, you may ask? Well, I got Arusha and the End of Time. This is a middle grade novel. And it's about a girl who is showing off to her friends and rubs a cursed lamp and releases all of these entities in the world, and she has to try and stop them. I got, because it was buy 2 get the 3rd free, I also got the 2nd and the 3rd one in the series. So yeah, that happened. So I got one for free. And then I also got The Girl Who Drank the Moon. This is also a middle grade series about a girl who is offered up to a witch. And instead of feeding her starlight, she feeds her moonlight. So she is embedded with magical powers. So then the witch takes her to raise her as her own. And then all of the things that happened regarding that. So I'm really excited about these. I've been reading a lot of like heavy fantasy, like right after the other. So I thought it might be nice to take a break with some light middle grades. And these aren't very long. So I figure I can boom them out fairly quickly. So yeah, I'm excited to dive into these next. And for my drag queen shirt, it's a Brooklyn Heights shirt, Queen of the North. Because we're in Canada, y'all. I just love Brooklyn Heights and like drag queens in general. I think they're doing amazing work in their own communities. And in where I live, we don't typically get this kind of merchandise. Like we don't have a Hot Topic or anything like that. So like when I saw this in the store at Reitman's of all places, I was like, yoink, this is mine now. So yeah, I'm really excited to have this shirt. And these are the shoes that I got. They're like a baby pink kind of color, and they're a fat heel, which I kind of like because they're 1, more sturdy, and 2, these are very, very comfortable. I don't know how or when I'm going to wear them, but I am very excited about them. Hey, so I've been reading The Rage of Dragons, and I'm quite enjoying it so far. I'm on page 125, so that's pretty exciting. I can't remember if I had said this in an earlier clip or not, so I'm just going to say it again if I have, so sorry about that. But The Rage of Dragons takes place in a fantasy world where this group of people is banished from their land, I guess. So they take over this new land, and the main character is a boy who everything is taken away from him. So he decides he's going to be the best warrior of them all to get his revenge. And in this fantasy world, you're either gifted or you're not. And if you're not, then you're a lesser. So even though he is not gifted, he wants to become the greatest fighter in his whole kingdom, I guess. So yeah, it's very interesting and captivating. I like the main character. But he is flawed. He's impulsive, and it kind of gets him into trouble already in the first 100 and so pages. It's a pretty hefty book. I'm really hoping to finish it this weekend, and I'm not going to start a new one until Monday, so that way I can vlog that instead, unless I'm starting it Sunday maybe, perhaps, because I'm tired of having half of a book on one vlog and then the finishing on the next vlog. I'd like them all to be in the same vlog. So yeah, that's the idea for that. So yeah, today is Thursday, and I haven't really done a whole lot today. I've just been watching YouTube. Seems to be my go-to thing in this COVID universe when I'm not working quite as much. And yeah, so in September, actually, while I'm thinking about it, Becca in the Books, who I talked about in my last vlog, is holding a Bookopoly readathon, and I've printed out the pages, and I'm excited to participate. So I'll send a link. I'll post a link in the description box below, and you can learn more about the board and how it works and all of that. But I'm excited. I'm actually going to participate for the month of September. I'm not going to make a TBR video because I'm more of a feels reader. So sometimes I do have like books set up ahead of time, but not in any particular kind of order. Like, yes, I want to read this and this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just roll one at a time, and then pick a book based on that prompt, finish it, and then roll again, because that was one of the things that she said in her video that you could do. So that is what I'm gonna do for that. So that'll be really exciting. I really like readathons. I'm thinking about having one this weekend, just so that way I can try and finish this if I don't finish it before the weekend, because I didn't do any reading at all today, and I don't think I did a whole lot yesterday either. So yeah, those are my plans. Not that exciting. But yeah, that's it. I probably won't update again tonight because that seems to be the theme. I'm just not that interesting. Yeah. I'll try and find more stuff to vlog this week to make it more interesting for you guys. But I appreciate you sticking around, and I appreciate you watching the video. Much love. Hey, it's me. It's Friday, and I've actually done quite a bit of reading today. I'm up to page 300 in The Rage of Dragons by Evan Winter. This is a very good book so far. I'm having trouble putting it down. I did have to do some things today, so I put it down for a bit. I also have started listening to The House on the Cerulean Sea via audiobook, because I couldn't get my hand on a physical copy, and I decided it would be a good book to listen to, and I'm really enjoying the audiobook. The characters are all very funny, and like there are so many moments that made me laugh, like in just like the first few chapters. Like I'm only on chapter 5 and I'm already like loving it. So like I had it on while I was doing some dishes and things like that. So yeah, it's so good. I'm enjoying both of these books. I am going to be making some Sloppy Joe stuffed peppers for dinner because Jake special requested them. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing tonight. And it's like late because, as I said before, he works super late. So, oh yeah, these are my bookshelves. I have a lot less books than I thought I did. Like, these aren't even full. Like, I have some other books like strewn about the house that like I need to collect and put on the shelf. But this is like most of my collection. And it's like empty. So yeah, but that's okay. As I start doing this more, I'll be buying more physical books and hopefully fill up these shelves. And I had like a tote here where I put like some books that like I'm probably not going to read again for like a long time, and would possibly think about unhauling at some point. I'm not very good at letting go of books though, so we'll see about that. But they're books that I don't particularly care to have on my shelf anyway. And I have like 4 books in there because because my shelves are kind of bare. So yeah, that's basically my day. I went to go visit some friends today, and that was really fun. Yeah, I did some cleaning. We went on a walk. That was really nice. Went down to the lake, did a little walk around. And this is my new like reading spot. So I've got like my Ariel pillow, my owl pillow, and Sir Barrington III. And yeah, and I'm on like this super like plush thick blanket until I can get some kind of chair. I could just sit on the bed and read, I guess, but then I get really tired. So if I want to read in my room, I have a cute little spot to read in. There's no like good lighting over here. I know it like looks super bright, but like the light is on the roof over there. So like if I'm reading here, it's dark looking at the words, if that makes sense. So I'll have to figure that out. I have a lamp over there that I might be able to move over here temporarily, or I could get like one of those little spot lamps, you know? Because I think I have one of those in the basement I could just move up here and stick on the shelf. So yeah, something to consider. I also want to get like a little container to like put bookmarks in, because I feel like I'm always using the same bookmark, and I like my other bookmarks too. So I kind of would like to switch between them based on like how I'm feeling, etc. So yeah, that would be another goal, as a bookmark bin or like jar, I guess. I could always use a mug. I do have a lot of mugs. Jake has banned me from having any more mugs because I have so many. But yeah, that's all the updates I have for you. This weekend, I'm planning on doing a little readathon with just like me. I did post in the Fairy Tale Library Facebook group and my friend Discord. We don't have one for the Fairy Tale Library, but if that's something that you think that we should make, let me know, and I'll totally get on that, because I think that would be cool. But yeah, so I made like a little post. I'll probably also post it on Twitter as well to see if people are interested, but mostly just me. And then I was thinking about having one next weekend as well. And it's not like based on any particular thing or with any kind of theme or prompts. I just want to get through some of my TBR. Like I'd like to finish this book this weekend. I've only got like 200 pages left. Something like that. Yeah, so I'd like to finish that today. Or not today, but finish it this weekend. So then that way I can start on something new next week. Next week, I think I want to read, what is it? Arusha something. It's a middle grade. Just something like light and fluffy, because I've been reading like a lot of hardcore fantasy. I'm also kind of in the mood for like a mystery, but I don't really read mystery because the anticipation gives me anxiety. But it's something that I kind of am willing to try. So if you have a good like non-threatening like easy mystery that I can kind of delve into, that would be cool. Yeah. So if you have any recs, let me know down below. But yeah, so I will update later if I read any more. I'm probably gonna listen to my audiobook while I'm cooking my Sloppy Joe stuffed peppers, which are so delicious. Yeah, that's the plan. Hey, so it's Monday. I'm so bad at vlogging apparently. I think it's mostly because I didn't really read this weekend like I wanted to. But today I did finish The Rage of Dragons, and it was so good. That ending. My friend was over and I was like 300 pages or something in it. I was like, ah! Like it was like on my head because I was freaking out so bad. But yeah, it was amazing. I can't wait to read the second one. Like I really contemplated going to like pick it up, but at the same time I kind of want like a little bit of a break from fantasy, especially because like I feel like I've just been reading high fantasy after high fantasy. But wow, like like this book is just so tragic. And like this had to happen for this next part to take place, because otherwise the main character wouldn't have went along with it. But it was just so crushing, and I feel really bad for him. Like, damn. But yeah, I love this book, and if you like fantasy with dragons and magic but anyway, thanks so much for coming to this vlog. I hope that you liked it. So leave a comment and a like down below. Leave me a random emoji. That seems to be the theme in a lot of booktubers lately. Just to say, hey, I was here. I showed up. And that you watched till the end. So yeah, so leave a like down below, leave your emoji and subscribe, and that was my eye. leave a like down below, leave an emoji, and subscribe. And follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch, I guess, if you want to. We have fun over there. So yeah, I will see you next time in the library. Bye!